All right, here we go. I'm Bob Wayne. We are in, what's this place called again? Sonkey in Brazil, Londrina. Here we go. This one here's a little story about a fella by the name of Sam Tucker. Best damn gold miner ever lived in the fine state Alabama. But he never did cash in before he died. In fact, some people say old Sam's gold's still hyped up there in them hills. Well, legend says when old Sam first struck gold, you could hear him singing for miles around. There's gold, gold, gold in the mud to the creek, and the creek runs. I'm gonna dig, dig, dig in the dirt to the round. Their sound's gonna run like a river down the mountainside. Trade these beans for a slab of meat, pretty little girl in a jar of shine. Sam Tucker was an ornery motherfucker from way up in the hills of Alabama. Story goes, he turned mud into gold till his beard grew long, gray, and white. Old Sam never lived in no mansion. He stayed up in them hills till the day he died. And no one knows where his fortune lay stowed, but to find it, damn right I'm gonna try. Any luck one day you're gonna hear me running down that mountainside just singing. There's gold, gold, gold in the mud to the creek, and the creek runs. I'm gonna dig, dig, dig in the dirt to the round. Their sound's gonna run like a river down the mountainside. Trade these beans for a slab of meat, pretty little girl in a jar of shine. So I set out on a lifelong journey to find old Sam's pile of gold. But Alabama's pretty big, so I asked the town any clues about the legend they might know. Story goes, down there by the creeks where old Sam Tucker staked his claim. Legend says on the fortnight of a full moon you could still hear old Sam sing. So I set up camp down there by the creek, and just about the time that moon broke free, swear I heard old Sam's voice echoing through the hillside. Ain't mistaken, think I heard a banjo in there too. Followed the voice that I heard through the thickets of the briars pines. I saw a shadow of an old gray man sneaking back out of the mouth of his gold mine. I wasn't scared till he saw me standing there. He said, boy, you'll never take this gold alive. I'm Sam Tucker, I'm an evil motherfucker, and I have been since the day that I died. He said, you better run like a river down the mountainside, trying to take my gold. Blood's gonna flow down the creek till the creek runs dry. Gonna dig you grave, bury you alive. Trade your teeth for a slab of meat, pretty little girl in a jar of shine.
I'm Bob Wayne, storyteller with banjos, fiddles, and guitars, pretty much. I've always kind of grew up listening to Hank Williams, Johnny Cash. When I first got my guitar, the first two songs my mom taught me was Hank Williams, There's a Tear in My Beer, and Hey Good Lookin'. Now when I learned those two songs in the beginning, the chords were very similar. And I had a strong lesson when I realized that the chords are just the backdrop for what you say over it. So the don't, it's just to set the mood, and then the words are what really make the song. So that's what attracted me to that kind of music with Johnny Cash, and it was the way you can tell a story with just the music sets a nice backdrop with the guitars and the fiddle, and you know what I mean? I remember I was 8 years old, and once I had those chords and once I had his formula, then I automatically was making my own words. They weren't good. I was 8 years old, but I figured how to make words over that. Then I never really played much. When I was 11, I had it a little bit, but I was so young, you know. My mom has a picture of me when I'm 2 years old, and I'm playing guitar with 2 girls, and I'm only 2, you know. And so I have pictures my whole life, but it really didn't get real serious until I was about 15. And I started listening to, you know, Metallica, Slayer, Pantera, and then I really was attracted to the guitar and music, and I played very heavy music for, you know, 10 years. Just metal, you know. But I always listened to Johnny Cash still and David Allan Coe, and we listened to country and we listened to Slayer and Metallica, and, you know, so it was always both for me. And then I got the Melvins record, and when I got the Crybaby record, there was this first song, and it sounds like Hank Williams, you know, and I found out it was Hank Williams III, and I never knew about him, you know. And from the Melvins CD, from the metal world, I actually heard Hank III. And that was like an eye-opener too. That and the G.G. Allin country. Because I like G.G. Allin, but he made a country record. And I'm listening to that, I'm like, whoa, here's this ultimate punk rock guy, but he's singing, Carmelita, hold me tightly, I think I'm going down. And it's good, and I'm going, wow, and it hit me, and I said, so you can have this metal and attitude with the good country sound, and it's great, and I love it. I fell in love. I started writing country songs when I was, or this style when I was 22. That's when I first started writing the first ones. And then the funny thing is I ended up working for Hank III later, which was like, how did I get here, you know? And then the rest is history.
I'm a low down, wound up, road bound man. Go ahead and chase me, sucker, catch me if you can. Hope I like a taste of dirt and that ring on my right hand. Before you even get to me, you gotta get through my whole band. I'll never be a worthless lying politician, man. You won't catch me in no college class when I live off of the land. I've seen the devil's face, we made our peace, now I'm on the loose. I slipped out on your daughter like I slipped out of your noose. I ain't never been afraid of death. I've been kicked and shot and stabbed. I'm the best you ever seen, girl, I'm the worst you ever had. As far as staying here goes, I think I'm gonna pass. If that ain't country, I'll kiss her fucking ass. And I'm a low down, wound up, road bound man. Go ahead and chase me, sucker, catch me if you can. Hope I like a taste of dirt, that ring on my right hand. Before you even get to me, gotta get through my whole band. I ain't no Romeo, I know, but I was getting my fill. I'm just looking for another town, another crowd to thrill. I kicked a few bad habits, and I've seen a few men die. All my friends are family, my family's all these guys. And you. And I've worked a few long hours, and I've packed my share of steel. As far as selling out goes, fuck looking for a deal. Just so you know, I'm grateful, everything I've done, everyone I met, every song I sung, including this one. Road bound man, go ahead and chase me, sucker, catch me if you can. Hope you like the taste of dirt and that ring on my right hand. Before you even get to me, I get through my whole band. And I'm a low down, wound up, road bound man. Go ahead and chase me, sucker, catch me if you can. Before you even get to me, I get through my Hell yeah.
I prefer to play for 20 people who are, than 1,000 people that are just drinking beer and they don't care. You know, I don't care about that. I'd rather play for the seekers of music, you know. That's how I'm here. People that seek this music and find this weird music that is not, you know, very popular, but it's great. It doesn't matter, you know. It's fine. My mom plays in a cover band, and she gets $600 per night. And she thought, what? You got paid $50 each for the night? I said, no. We got paid $50 for everybody. That didn't even fill the guest. She said, I don't understand. What are you doing with your life? You know, and why would you do that? I said, you don't understand. You don't worry. I would rather play for my own music that I write than play. Nothing against cover bands. They're great, you know, and I might do some cover songs myself, but I'm talking about the band that plays every Friday night at the bar. You know, that's great. That's cool. But we're not like that. And sometimes you may not get very much money for it, but, you know, in the end, I get to see Brazil, I get to see Europe, I get to, you know, and we are starting to get paid more. As the more and more seekers come together, you can make it live, you know. Buy a t-shirt, buy some CDs, buy this. Hey, I don't need a lot, you know.
I like Brazil, but I say we take a little trip down to Alabama real quick. Why? I'll tell you why. 'Cause everything's legal in Alabama. 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 Well, I'll raise some hell in Louisiana. Damn near frozen Texarkana. So fucked up in North Dakota. Didn't come to till Oklahoma. Did a little time in the Salt Lake Slammer. Wishing I could get back to Alabama. Everything's legal in 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 Alabama. Let's go to Alabama! I won $6 grand on a slot machine, bought a Cadillac down in Tennessee, seen every state, coast to coast. Damn, he's the one that I love the most. Don't like it, I don't give a damn. Everything's legal in Alabama. I love them hills up in Montana. Got 2 girlfriends in Savannah, been to Mexico. Europe too, them Dutch girls sure know what to do. Who needs to go to Amsterdam? Everything's legal in Alabama. 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 Said everything's legal in Alabama. Hold on. I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, what's all legal in Alabama? You never heard about that, did you? I'll tell you what's legal in Alabama. You ready? Weed is legal in Alabama. Moonshine is legal in Alabama. Them pills are legal in Alabama. Guns are legal in Alabama. Speed is legal in Alabama. So let's go fast! Is legal in Alabama. Moonshine is legal in Alabama. Them pills are legal in Alabama. Guns are legal in Alabama. Speed is legal in Alabama. Everything's 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 legal in Alabama. Just don't get caught. Keep your ass out of that county jail, brother. Thank you, guys. Thank you.